Hey guys, welcome to my new apartment. I figure it's about time. I've been here about 2 weeks now. I give you guys a tour of my new home and also maybe take a walk around my neighborhood. Everyone should know by now I made the move to Seattle from New York. I've been in New York for about 15 years. Most of my adult life I spent in New York. I just felt like it's time for a change. And I still get a lot of questions like, why did I move to Seattle? So I figured this could be like a house tour slash Q&A kind of thing. So the reason I moved here, there are actually many reasons. Biggest is probably just to save some money. New York, if you don't know, has incredibly high state taxes. It also has high city taxes, so you end up paying a lot more every single year just for living in the state. And because I'm gone basically 150 days to 200 days a year, I'm not there enough to make the taxes worth it. I love New York. Obviously, I've been there, like I said, most of my adult life. I love the food, I love the culture, I love the fast pace of it, but it's just so much more economical for me to be here in this state with no income taxes. I mean, the sales taxes are high, but no income tax. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is a couple major things happened this year. One professionally and one personally. Professionally, I used to partner with a media company. That's why, I initially made the move to California, and that's why I made the move from California to New York. And after about a year and a half, 2 years, it just didn't work out. It wasn't a good partnership. Things were not progressing. I really was not getting the support I was promised. So I figured it was time to end that partnership. And the most difficult part of that was the team members. Like, we built this team full of amazing individuals, and that was, I think, the hardest thing for me to say goodbye to, because without the partnership with the media company, it's really hard to keep the team together, and the cost was too high with the office space and the full-time people. I couldn't carry that on my own. And also a lot of people joined because of the media company, not because of me. So it's kind of complicated, but there are those who wanted to come with me and keep working on the shows, on the channels. And a lot of those people like Jasmina, Brenda, Jennifer, Tianyu, Ben, they're still working with me on some capacity. And we didn't have the office anymore in New York, so it really didn't make any sense to keep staying there. So that's professionally. Personally, I went through a breakup. It's been a while, but it's something that kind of hit me quite hard. And I think I'm still getting over that to some extent. So personally, I felt it was time to kind of be in a new surrounding. And I picked Seattle, like I said, no taxes. It's really close to all the major cities in the West Coast. I really want to spend some time in Vancouver, LA, Vegas, San Diego. And those places are a heck of a lot closer to here than they are to New York. Also, I plan on moving to Asia for at least a few months to half a year. So going back and forth from Asia to here, again, a lot closer to New York. But mainly, personally, I just needed something. I needed a new surrounding. I needed to keep myself busy in a new place and just to, refresh myself. Because after the whole ordeal, I felt personally, mentally more exhausted. Maybe I'm getting a little burnt out, maybe stretching myself a little too thin, but I feel like I needed to recharge. But I just felt like this is the best time for me to kind of just wander around the world, go live in Japan, Taiwan, go visit Bangladesh, wherever I want to go, I can do that, and it's just a lot easier from here. And another question that you guys always bring up, who's the people who are always with me that may not be on camera? Well, that's because they don't want to be on camera. They're shy, they don't want to be on camera. For a good 2 years, I was meeting my ex-girlfriend in a different country, and she did not want to be on camera at all, so I was trying to hide her from it, but you guys caught a glimpse of her. But before that and now, 99% of the time I'm traveling alone. I may meet someone local for lunch or dinner or to show me around, but they don't want to be on camera. I'm not going to put them on camera. That's why I'm not trying to hide anybody from you guys. It's just respecting people's privacy. All right, looking at these little stuffed dumplings. By the way, plushy dumplings should be out soon. Let me show you guys around, and let's go grab something to eat, and we can chat afterwards. As you just saw, this is my kitchen. I picked this apartment mainly because of this massive countertop, because I always wanted to film videos where I'm not like situated right on the stove and there's no camera pointing at my stove. So here, I can put a stove here and film really easily and stand over here. So I got these little chairs. This is where I work, basically. So usually I just work right here, which is convenient because you want some water, grab some water. Want something from the fridge, turn around, grab it. Stove, I wish we had gas stoves. I think this is pretty common in Seattle just to have electric stove. Dumpling plushies. So this is plushie number one. The feedback was it's a little too squared almost, like a little too chubby on the bottom. It's kind of shaped like a dumpling, but kind of like a squarish dumpling. So this is version number 2, which I like much more. So the top is more, looks more like a dumpling, but the face is too small. So we're waiting for version number 3. Little stress relief, eater digest quick study. This is a little remedy bar that someone close to me got me. This is really, really cool. My little cocoa rice cooker. In my living room, I got a couch, but then it showed up with a hole in it. So I got these floor couches, and it's the best decision I've ever made. It's so comfortable. I got this really plush carpet, so you can lay on here. This is really amazing. I sometimes sleep on this. Body pillow. My buddy IL, who owns Yogi Bowl, it's a place that sells these ginormous beanbag things. He sent me a massive beanbag, so that's really fun to sit on. I got a little balcony. So I sit on this chair. This is actually a pretty comfortable lounging outside chair. And the street I'm on is pretty quiet, except during the trash pickup. It's not bad. So usually this is my setup. Light, I'll put the camera here, and I'll film the cooking videos that way. Bedroom, pretty simple. I have a table I haven't set up yet. That's it over there. Little nightstand, bed. There's a lot of closet space. So I got a ton of closet space here. Bathroom, I like the mirror. You know, I like that whole thing. Washer and dryer. And apparently like nobody has shower stalls around the greater Seattle area. So I don't usually like bathtubs because I don't take baths. Fridge, just nothing in there. I just filled it with drinks. All right, let me show you the rest of the building. This is like the club area that, I don't know. I just like to stay in my apartment. This place I like. There's barbecue grills and a ping pong table. These are really dangerous hammocks. They're really, really dangerous. Like, if you sit on them wrong, oh, see what I mean? Yeah, these are really dangerous. This side of the street is pretty loud all the time because construction going on. But what I really like about this whole new surrounding, besides that continuous construction, which reminds me of New York, I'm really close to a few really good restaurants. I'm going this way. This is going to probably one of my favorite Sichuan restaurants I found here so far. And they're all within like 5 minutes walking. What really kind of surprised me when I moved here was after I published a couple of videos saying I moved to this area, I got like so many messages. And I'm sorry I couldn't get back to everybody, but so many messages from people here giving me recommendations on where to eat, just saying hi, offering to take me out for food. Ran into a bunch of people waving hi from their cars. I mean, that's either because they know me or Asians are really rare in this neighborhood. I'm not really sure yet. Such a more friendly vibe in this area. We're going to 7-Eleven. I'm really kidding. No way. Not unless you want a slushie. I think in this country, if you ask people to go with you in 7-Eleven, you might get punched. This place I'm going to, like I said, 5 minutes walk from my house. This is really good.
Are you?
Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Hi, say hi.
Hey, you do the flight review stuff.
I review flights too, yeah. Anyway, this is a really good fish dish. Their fish dishes are huge. Appetizer for $6, $7, $10. Okay, this is very typical, not expensive prices. 12 bucks, 16 bucks, 12 bucks for, that's a good dish. This is my lunch. Ants climbing up a tree. No ants in there, I promise. That's just what it's called. Fatty beef soup. This should be some fatty beef, some sour cabbage, enoki mushrooms in here as well. I'm really looking forward to this. And I don't want to fat shame this dish, but you need the meat in here to be fatty. Oh no, I think I ordered 2 of the very similar dishes. This also has noodles in here. I didn't even see that. Oh, there's not a lot of beef in here. It's kind of a shame. It's more noodles. I'm a little more excited for this lava looking dish. I mean, this is really a true Sichuan dish. Super nummy, super spicy. Oh, there's a reason you kind of need to eat this noodle dish with some rice. So saucy. Fatty beef. Love that. Oh, it's good fatty beef. It's nice and sour soup. Like I said, just only bad thing is not that much beef in here. It's like only on the surface. So it's really fun to be able to just walk over here, and have a really good Sichuan meal, and then walk home. A little exercise, a little fresh air, and awesome food. If I was back in the woods, closest Sichuan restaurant to me, about 2 hours away. With that said, I don't recommend the two dishes I ordered. I mean, I do recommend it, but separately. These two are very similar dishes. I made a mistake. I didn't think this thing had any noodles, but it absolutely does. So after dinner, take a leisurely stroll, and after about 5 minutes, just get to a bubble tea shop. And also, look at this. Middle of summer, it's about 75 degrees. It doesn't really get too hot here. Never really does. Makes sense. Pretty good too. A cat cafe. Last time I was at a cat cafe, the cat just ran around ignoring the people. So you basically pay like 10 bucks an hour to be ignored by cats. Bubble tea better than jumbo juice? What do you guys think? So when it comes to cost of living, there's a lot of new apartment units being built here. So I basically got my 1 bedroom for under $2,000 a month, which to me is a pretty good deal. And for the space I got, you could not find a space like that in New York, and really any of the 5 boroughs with the amenities for less than probably $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Of course, it is pricey, but it's still cheaper to live here. So there it is, a little look inside my life here, my new life here in the greater Seattle area, Redmond. Although it's spelled R-E-D-M-O-N-D, is Redmond. One of those Houston things, I guess. After moving here, I feel like I made a good move. I like this area. I like how close I am to the place that I want to be. This year, it's definitely a year for me to kind of, I don't know, get my mind straight, clear my head. Just a lot of soul searching. That's what I do when I eat. Like I'm eating, I'm thinking, evaluating life, do my greatest thinking when I have some food in my mouth. But yeah, and the one thing I'm really thankful for is all the support I'm getting from you guys. So thank you so much. Wherever I go, I really do feel like I'm not alone, you know. I feel like I'm part of a larger community, a dumpling family, if you will. And that's why I partnered with the media companies before. I wanted to make a bigger impact. I wanted to create content that brings joy and happiness and uplift people's spirits. I want people to watch the videos and be able to, after they watch it, feel good, feel better about the world, feel better about life. I mean, hungrier, but better. And although like I can't do it on a bigger scale with you know, those collaborations, I still want to do everything I can to achieve that goal. So that's, and then my personal growth and personal healing and all that stuff, and just continue to create better content and be a better person and strive for that personal and professional growth. So there you go, a long summary of why I moved here and a little comparison between here and New York. I don't hate New York. I know it's expensive, it's hot and especially humid right now, but I've always considered myself a New Yorker. I feel very at home in New York. But yeah, I guess for the next year, home is where the suitcase is. All right guys, thank you all so much for watching this video.